All right, this is the 1999 Dodge Ram 1500 van with camo. I know it's hard to see, but we're gonna paint it up, or at least try to. And what's the goal here, Evan?
Make it less sketchy.
Make it less sketchy, okay. So we're gonna make it less sketchy. We're not gonna paint the roof. We're just gonna paint from the roof down, and we're not gonna do anything with these plastic. What is this? The trim?
Trim.
We're not gonna do anything with that, right?
No.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So first step, we're gonna wash this thing, and then we're gonna come in, give it a quick little primer rattle can, and then sand it up. Go from there. All right. Let's get this thing washed, huh, Oliver? We got Officer Oliver on the scene. He's our safety officer. And we got Evan here.
Dr. Bubby.
And Dr. Bubby, in case one of us gets injured. All right, let's have at it. All right, so we've got some more taping done, huh?
Yeah.
So we got all the windows lined up. Just all the little stuff, just trying to get it masked off. And then we still have to do the roof, and then we still have to take off the trim here on the bottom, and just some small details, and then put paper over the windows, stuff like that. But yeah, we're making our way downtown, walking fast. All right, we're gonna keep going. Boom. All right, it's been a couple hours. We got everything masked up. We're getting ready to prime it. We're just now finishing up. Evan's working on the last tire here. Yeah, not a whole lot to say. This just took forever. You know, prep is a lot of work, so got a smiley. So yeah, the goal of this paint job is basically just to do it on a budget, do it super simple, not overthink it, just an outdoor paint job, something that will look better than this camo. So yeah, we're not trying to overthink it, but yeah, so we're gonna prime it right now. We got the 2-in-1 rattle cans, and we're just gonna load up a light coat all around this thing, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. You could do it different ways, but like I said, just not overthinking it, just trying to make it look better than how it looks now. So yep, get to it. Just wanted to show you guys real quick the view where we're painting right now. Can't get any better than this. Well, a paint booth would be nice, but yeah, this will do. All right, so we just finished up priming it. We hit it with the 2-in-1 filler sandable primer. I think we used, what, 7 cans?
7, yeah.
7 cans, so, you know, it's not pretty, but that'll do. And then tomorrow, we're gonna come in here and sand it up. So, yep, it's a good layer just to have some sort of primer on there. But that's it for day 1. What are your thoughts?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. We also went and painted this bumper up here. Nothing fancy, just went over it real quick. There's runs and whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So
Everything's fine.
All right, so it's the next day. We're starting to scruff up the paint with these essentially these Scotch-Brites here, and it seems to be working pretty good. Just kind of smoothing it out. Yeah, and then getting all the imperfections and all that fun stuff. It's a real windy day today. Well, not yet, but it's supposed to be. So yeah, hopefully we can get this knocked out without any wind issues. Yeah, so we'll update you guys soon. All right, we're moving right along here. We got everything set up over here. We're getting ready to do our base coat here. We just went through with the Brillo pads, the Scotch-Brite, and we hit the entire van. Like I said, this paint job's not really meant to be perfect. It's just trying to get it to look better than it looked before. not as sketchy, according to Evan. That's his goal. So we hit it with the Scotch-Brite. We just went through and cleaned it with the degreaser. Let me give you guys the full tour real quick. Drove it onto this tarp here. Not like that's really gonna help much with all this dirt, but we are dealing with some wind. So we're kind of debating right now if we wanna, you can see it's a little windy. So we're trying to debate if we wanna paint it right now or just wait. I'm thinking about doing it. So just kind of trying to work in between the wind here. But I hope we don't regret that decision. It is a little windy, so we'll see. Evan's tack clothing it right now. Trying to prep it here, and then let me show you the supplies we got. So we got this air compressor. It's only 22 gallons, the Honda Jenny. And then this is the paint we're using. And gonna be thinning it out here. And yeah.
Noted that we're off grid too.
Yeah, we're off grid, so that's why we're using this Honda generator. And well, we have this beautiful scene to look at. So this is the gun we're using. This is like the $75 one from Harbor Freight. And then just some little supplies here. So just praying that this wind doesn't get too crazy. Hopefully we can paint it in between. Alright, as you can see, it's pretty windy, so we just called it. We're gonna wait until this afternoon. It says the wind advisory is until 2 p.m. So yeah, I don't think we can really paint it in this wind. It would be really tough. So we're gonna wait it out a couple hours. All right, we just finished up about 20 minutes ago, and yeah, this is what it looks like. We're gonna take off all the masking paper pretty soon, but yeah, it's not bad for what it is, you know. So what we ended up doing was like a 5-to-2 ratio of the Rustoleum to the thinner, and you know, it's not perfect. We were having some issues with the wind. Some of the plastic was flying up into the paint, and you know, I mean, like I said, this thing's not meant to be a professional by any means paint job. I mean, we had dust kicking up. We have tons of bugs in it. I mean, we didn't even prep the surface really, you know, so this is pretty much as basic as you can get. If we would have sanded the surface a little better, you know, we would have gotten a better result. But you know, there's bugs all over, but we might wet sand them out. We're not sure yet. We might leave them. No, we'll probably wet sand it. We'll see. Anyways, we're gonna take off the paper here in a sec, but let's show you guys what we used. We have this is the thinner, and then the Rustoleum right there, and there's our paint gun. Here's everything right here, pretty much. So yeah, came out okay. We're gonna take off all the plastic and masking stuff and let this thing air out for a good while. It's the afternoon. We got a little sunlight left, so that'll be good to help it bake in the sun. All right, let's get this stuff off. All right, so we just started taking off some plastic, and I think what do you think, Evan? Let me ask you, what's your initial response? Because this is your van.
At first I was shocked. I wasn't sure if I made the right choice here. But now that I'm looking at it more, I'm glad I went with this color.
Yeah, we were definitely a little shocked at the color. We thought it was a little bright. But I think, what do you think? Is it's looking a little better as time
Better
goes
than
on.
it was, yeah.
Yeah, the more we look at it, I think the more we like it. But yeah, we just did this side because the sun hit it first and dried it out pretty quick. And we're just waiting on this side, which is still pretty wet. Maybe you can tell by the gloss, but yeah, it's cool. I can see myself. Hey, Evan, I can see myself. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna take all the rest off here pretty soon. Yeah, look, you can see yourself.
Oh yeah, wow.
Super glossy.
This side, but not the other side.
Yeah, well, I think this side's just super wet. Yeah, you can kind of see yourself.
Not really.
We'll buff it. We'll buff it.
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, so like I said, we got tons of bugs. You can kind of see.
The dangers of doing it outside.
But I think we're going to wet sand them out. We'll probably do that.
Slash, I don't really care.
Slash, he doesn't care. So, you know, this isn't supposed to be perfect. Actually, matter of fact, we even left stickers on the van on the other side. And we just painted right over it. So it's almost like it's not even there anymore, right?
$200.
$200. Wait, is that how much we spent?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so in all, we spent right at $200 on this. So not bad.
No.
Would have been cheaper if we didn't prime it, but yeah, not bad.
I'm stoked.
All right, we're gonna wait a little bit more and then pull the rest off. All right, so it's the next day. We just unmasked the entire van, and this is the result. So this was a super cheap paint job, minimal effort. It's not perfect. It's actually far from perfect, but it looks pretty good from a distance, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it came out pretty good. We got a lot of bugs, but I think that a lot of these bugs, you wipe your hand and they almost like just, you know, come off. Obviously I just smeared them, but I think if we pressure wash it, some of them might come off, and then if not, we'll wet sand it and just trying to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, this is how it looks. Not bad for a super cheap, super low effort paint job. I mean, you know, we had issues. The wind was blowing our paper or our plastic here on the wheel, so we just took it off, painted over the wheels a little bit. So yeah, this paint job was low stress. Don't overthink it. We actually might have underthought it, but that's okay, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks better than it looked. This is not a guide on the best way to paint your vehicle, but just an example of, you know, don't overthink it. Just throw some paint on there and, you know, have at it. So that's pretty much it. $200 Rustoleum paint job on the 99 Dodge Ram 1500 van. Looks pretty cool. So, all right, that's it. Any last words, Evan?
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. All right, peace out.